Conservative Party of Canada. GST holiday. Purpose: to help families and retailers. Government will provide a holiday from GST for all purchases made at retail stores during 1 month in the fall of 2021. Explore and Support Canada initiative. Purpose: to support the tourism sector. Government will provide a 15% tax credit for vacation expenses in Canada, up to $1,000 per person, for the 2022 year. Dine and Discover program. Purpose: to support hospitality and tourism. Government will provide a 50% rebate for food and non-alcoholic drinks purchased for Dine from Monday to Wednesday, for 1 month, once it is safe to do so. Canada Job Search Plan. Purpose: to get Canadians back to work. Government will pay at least 25% of the salary of a net new hire, up to a maximum of 50%, based on how long new hire was unemployed. For 6 months after the end of the Canada Emergency Wage Subsidy, CEWS. Main Street Business Loan. Purpose: help small and medium businesses in the hospitality, retail and tourism sectors. Government will provide loans of up to $200,000 to replace the current $60,000 CEBA loan, new loan to have similar terms to CEBA. Loan amount based on 4 months of pre-pandemic revenue, up to a maximum of $200,000. Up to 25% of loan to be forgivable, depending on the extent of revenue loss. Canada Investment Accelerator. Purpose: to encourage investment and job creation by businesses. Government will provide a 5% investment tax credit for any capital investments made in 2022 and 2023, first $25,000 of credit to be refundable, for small businesses. Rebuild Main Street Tax Credit. Purpose: to encourage personal investment in small businesses. Government will provide a 25% tax credit for individuals that personally invest in a small business in 2022 and 2023, on up to $100,000 of investment in total. Reform the Canada Revenue Agency. Purpose: to improve treatment of small businesses and the middle class. Government will launch a review of Canada's tax system to improve competitiveness, simplify rules, etc. Revise CRA penalties, with minor fines for first-time issues and increasing fines for repeat offenders. Allow businesses with less than $60,000 of revenue to use simple cash accounting. Digital Services Tax. Purpose: to make foreign technology companies pay their fair share of taxes. Government will introduce a new tax of 3% on the gross revenue earned in Canada by a foreign technology company, where the company does not pay income tax in Canada. Patent costs. Purpose: to encourage Canadian innovation. Government will cover up to $10,000 of legal and administrative costs for each of the first 5 patents filed for by a small or medium Canadian business. Scientific Research and Experimental Development (SR&ED) program. Purpose: to streamline the program and reduce administrative burden on innovators. Government will move the program's administration away from CRA. Create a certificate of allowable deductions to be accepted by CRA, reducing reliance on forms. Make it easier for software development to qualify. Reform of innovation programs. Purpose: to simplify, remove duplication and ensure innovation spending benefits Canada. Government will require funding recipients funding to demonstrate that intellectual property, production, ownership and profits are likely to stay in Canada. Funds to be paid back if IP is sold to a foreign buyer. Prohibit funding to entities with ties to foreign state or militaries, as well as large foreign tech companies. Funding for startups. Purpose: to make it easier for entrepreneurs to finance and scale new innovative businesses. Government will introduce flow-through shares for tech companies, exempt Canadian-controlled startups from the current plan to tax stock options. Where company has headquarters and at least 2/3 RDS of employees in Canada, provide a tax credit for buying from a Canadian startup. Family farms. Purpose: to ensure fair tax treatment on sale. Government will maintain the new rules of Bill C-200A to ensure that the sale of a family farm to a family member does not create higher taxes than a sale to a stranger. Apprenticeship Job Creation Tax Credit. Purpose: to encourage employers to invest in the training of workers. Government will double the current apprenticeship tax credit for the next 3 years. Working Canadian Training Loan. Purpose: to encourage workers to upgrade their skills. Government will provide low-interest loans of up to $10,000 to individuals for work training of their choice. Canada Workers Benefit. Purpose: to increase assistance to workers. Government will double the amount of the benefit, up to a maximum of $2,800 for individuals, $5,000 for families. Pay it as a quarterly direct deposit instead of as an annual tax refund. Employee Savings Account, E.S.A. Purpose: to protect gig economy workers. Government will require gig economy companies to contribute to the new E.S.A whenever they pay workers. Equivalent to CPP and EI contribution amounts. Funds inside the E.S.A will grow tax-free, and can be withdrawn by the worker as needed. Construction Mobility Tax Credit. Purpose: to make it easier for skilled construction workers to travel for work. Government will allow up to $4,000 of relocation costs per year to be deductible from taxable income. Eligible costs include moving, temporary lodging, employee ownership trusts, EOTS. Purpose: to increase employee ownership of Canadian companies. Government will introduce EOTS to provide a tax advantage for company owners to sell to their employees. Lower capital gains tax for owners selling to an EOT. Make financing available through BDC to support EOTS. Employment Insurance, E.I, program. Purpose: to increase protection for workers. Government will provide higher benefits of 75%, instead of 55%, when a province goes into a recession. Defined as a 0.5% increase in the unemployment rate. Return benefits to normal once recession over. Defined as 3 months of job gains. Increase EI sickness benefits to 52 weeks, instead of 15 weeks, for workers with a serious illness. EI parental benefits. Purpose: to improve the existing parental leave benefit program. Government will allow individuals on parental leave to earn up to $1,000 per month. EI parental benefits. Purpose: to support parents experiencing trauma from the death of their child. Government will provide 3 days of paid bereavement leave. In the event of a miscarriage, provide up to 8 weeks of paid employment leave. In the event of a stillbirth, extend EI parental benefits for at least 8 weeks, following the death of an infant. Canada Child Benefit. Purpose: to improve the existing child benefit program. Government will allow benefits to begin earlier, at the 7th month of pregnancy rather than at childbirth. Child care expenses. Purpose: to increase child care affordability. Government will convert the current child care expense deduction into a refundable tax credit. Credit to cover up to 75% of child care costs for lower-income families. National Adoption Strategy. Purpose: to promote and ensure equal access to adoption for all children. Government will create an EI benefit for adoptive parents, similar to E.S.A maternity benefits. Improve the adoption expense tax credit. Increase the maximum amount of costs that qualify to $20,000, from $15,000. Make the credit refundable. Canadian seniors. Purpose: to help seniors stay in their homes or live with their kids. Government will increase the home accessibility tax credit limit from $10,000 per dwelling to $10,000 per person. Allow the claim for the medical expense tax credit to seniors or their caregivers for home care costs, instead of only allowing the claim for attendant care expenses where the senior lives in a group home. Canada Seniors Care Benefit. Purpose: to support Canadians that care for aging parents. Government will pay $200 per month per household to a Canadian individual that is living with and taking care of a parent over the age of 7. Purpose: more support for disabled workers. Government will double the disability supplement in the Canada Workers Benefit, up to a maximum of $1,500, from $713. Make it easier to qualify for the Disability Tax Credit and Registered Disability Savings Plan, RDSP. Reduce required hours to 10 per week, from 14. Carbon tax. Government will eliminate current consumer carbon tax measures. Introduce a personal low-carbon savings account, PLCSA, to engage consumers in the process of lowering carbon emissions, similar to a rewards program. Consumers will pay into their PLCSA each time they buy hydrocarbon-based fuel. Funds inside the PLCSA can be used towards purchase of green products, i.e. transit passes, electric vehicle, efficient furnace or windows, etc. Charitable foundations. Government will increase the disbursement quota for charitable foundations to 7.5%. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel for more such videos.